Okay, let's just jump right in. What if I told you that you could fundamentally change your life? And I'm not talking about in a year or 5 years from now. I'm talking about the next 90 days. It might sound like a pretty bold claim, right? But the power to actually do it is already inside you.
90 days. That's it. Just 3 months. Take a second and just imagine the person you could become in that short amount of time. The truth is, this isn't some motivational slogan you see on a poster. It's a very real possibility. And the key to unlocking all of it lies in one single powerful idea.
And here it is, self-improvement. It's simply the journey where you choose to become better than who you were yesterday. See how simple that is? It's not about becoming a totally different person. It's about becoming a better version of yourself, one day at a time. And trust me, this isn't just a nice idea. It is the driving force behind all of human progress.
I mean, really think about it. This desire to improve is what took us from living in caves to launching rockets to the moon. It is literally in our DNA. So if this one principle can transform our entire species, just imagine what it can do for you as one person. The potential is absolutely enormous, and it's all backed by science.
So let's start with the hard science, by looking inside the most complex object in the entire known universe, your brain.
So neuroplasticity. Yeah, it's a bit of a mouthful, but what it means is incredible. It means your brain isn't set in stone. It's more like a dynamic, living sculpture that's constantly being reshaped by everything you think, everything you do, and everything you experience. You are literally built to change.
So what does this actually mean for you? Well, it means you can form new habits and break old ones. You can learn completely new skills. You can even rewrite aspects of your personality. And you know what the best part is? There's no age limit. Your brain is ready to adapt and grow right now.
And this brings us to a really crucial realization. Your identity isn't fixed. It's a product of your daily actions. You are what you repeatedly do. And that's not just a nice motivational quote. That is a neurological fact.
Now, this idea of practice makes perfect isn't new at all. In fact, it's a theme that pops up all throughout history. So let's look at one of the most powerful examples of persistence and self-improvement in action. Over 1,000 times. Just think about that for a second. Most of us would quit after maybe 10, 20 tries if we're lucky. But Thomas Edison? He saw every single one of those failures, not as an end, but as a stepping stone.
He didn't see failure as the end of the road. He saw it as data. Each attempt that didn't work taught him something new, and it made his next attempt just a little bit better. Every single failure was actually a step forward. It was self-improvement in action, refining his process and himself with every single try.
And this is the choice that we all face, isn't it? On one side, there's giving up and staying right where we are. And on the other, there's the path of relentless improvement, which has the power to change not just our own lives, but the entire world around us. We get to make that choice every single day.
Okay, so we've looked at the science, we've looked at the history, but how do we actually apply this in our own lives? Well, the answer is in psychology, and it's surprisingly simple. Just like a domino, one small action can set off a huge chain reaction of positive change.
Just look at the incredible impact of a single tiny habit. We are talking about a 300% increase in productivity from something as simple as reading for 10 minutes a day. This is the proof that you don't need to make massive, life-altering changes to see massive results. Small, consistent actions are the real key.
So we know that change is possible, and we know that small habits can lead to big results. But how do we actually take control of this process? Well, it all comes down to understanding and mastering 4 inner powers.
These are the 4 pillars of self-mastery. First, you've got your discipline. That's the engine that drives you. Second, your habits. Those are the automated systems that make progress feel effortless. Third, your mindset. That's the lens you see the world through. And fourth, your time, your most precious and finite resource.
This, right here, is what separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. It's not about talent or getting lucky. It's about mastering these 4 fundamental powers. And the best part is, anyone can learn to do it.
All right, let's bring all of this together now for the final and most important takeaway of this entire explainer.
This is the real secret to transformation. So often we try to change our external world, our job, our relationships, our environment, hoping that that will make us happy. But true, lasting change is an inside job. It all starts with rewiring your brain.
Because when you change your brain, you change your reality. You start to see the world through a new lens. You make better decisions, and you take more effective actions. As your inner world transforms,
Your outer world has no other choice but to follow. Everything we've talked about, the science, the history, the psychology, it's not just theory. It is a roadmap. The potential for incredible change is already sitting inside you. The only thing missing is your decision to start.
The door to your new life is wide open. The journey starts right now.